Guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? It is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, and I am coming on here with another yarn yakking video for January. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I like yarn a lot, and I make stitch markers along with other items. You can find those items in my Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the description box, so please go and check it out. If you could favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it really does help me out a whole lot, and I do appreciate it. So yarn yakking videos are basically me talking about if I have any happy mail, which I do, if I've made any yarn purchases, which I have, and if I have any finished objects. And I'm going to try and insert a quick clip at the end of the video with just a few finished objects. I have a lot of finished objects, but I don't think we're going to have time tonight to show you all of them. So we'll do some admin stuff first. There is a Facebook group for this YouTube podcast, so go and join. You have to answer 3 questions. I promise they're easy, and everyone is really, really helpful over there. You can follow me on Instagram at Roselikescrochet, and feel free to tag me in any giveaways that you see if you need to tag a friend. And that Instagram is connected to a Facebook business page. So the Facebook business page is where I post because it's connected to Instagram. And then the Facebook group is where you post, and that's not connected to Instagram. And we would love to see everything that you guys are making. So besides Facebook and Instagram, there's the Etsy shop. And then if you would like some Rose Likes Crochet merchandise, feel free to go and check out my spring shop. Everything is linked down below. Okay, so for my loyal followers or anyone new here, it's been a couple weeks since I've been on. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I am a little bit congested still. I had the flu, and I cannot hear out of my left ear, but as long as you can hear me, we're all good to go. I don't have to hear myself talk. So I am doing a couple of things this year that I want to tell you about if you're new to the channel. The first thing is we are doing for this channel something called Random Acts of Crochet Kindness. And we started this month, so for the month of January. And we talked about it, I think, in the first yarn yakking video of the year. And what we did is, or what I'm going to do, is just so that we have something fun to do every month this year. I know there's so many make-alongs and crochet-alongs going on, but I think this is really cool because this is something that we're going to do for other people. And it's really, really a small thing to do. So what I did is there's a Facebook group called Random Acts of Crochet Kindness, and they have a bunch of files that you can print out, like for... So random acts of crochet kindness are just little itty bitty things that you crochet, and you either leave them in a plastic baggie or you figure out a way to hold on to it, which is like a plastic baggie. I can't think of another way. And you put a little note in there that says something like, I'm not lost, I'm free, please take me if you want to, and you can leave them wherever you want. And so I decided that that's what I'm going to do this year with all of you guys. And there will be prizes at the end of every month, but I'm not sure what the prizes are going to be. So if you guys have any ideas on prizes, let me know, because this is Random Acts of Crochet Kindness, but I think it would be fun to give out a prize for this. And I am going to do a prize. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, so I wrote down 12 little items that we could make throughout the year. And every month there's going to be a new item. And then I put them in a plastic bag, the little sheets of paper. So I just wrote them on here. And then I picked one. And the one that we picked for January was a shamrock. So I've already had quite a few people email me and let me know that they have been making their shamrocks. They've sent me pictures and they've been telling me where they're leaving them. And that's all you have to do to be entered into the giveaway is send me an email, roselikescrochet@gmail.com, and let me, like, if you want to put a picture in there, that would be great. And then just let me know how many you made and where you left them. And that's it. And then you'd be entered into the giveaway for whatever it is we're going to give away. So I wanted to tell you that I was able to make some shamrocks, and I wanted to show you my shamrocks that way. And I've already got them bagged up, and that way, because it's the 22nd, I have 8 days to go and find places to leave these at. So I will tell you that the yarn that I used, now this is old school, you guys. This is the original Big Twist yarn from Joann Fabrics. Look at how old that packaging is. This was a clearance item for $1.47. The color on this is called Emerald. And then I'm going to tell you the tutorials. I use 2 different tutorials for my 4-leaf. I have 4-leaf clovers and 3-leaf clovers. So the first tutorial that I used was from Bag O' Day Crochet. And she has a tutorial that has both 3 and 4-leaf clover in there. So I went and looked at her tutorial and did one of the 3 leaves and one of the 4 leaves clovers. So I'm going to show you the 4-leaf clover. I hope you guys can see that. So there is the 4-leaf clover from the tutorial from Bag O' Day. And then I also did the 3-leaf clover from her same tutorial. And there is the 3-leaf clover. So when I finished making these, I was like, well, these are kind of big. So I wanted to try something a little bit smaller. So then I found another tutorial here on YouTube, and it was called How to Crochet a Shamrock by Cindy Hopper. And I will link both of these tutorials that I use down below in the description box so you guys can check it out. And this one was a little bit smaller, and I really liked the way that one turned out. So I made 8 of these smaller ones, and I have these little plastic bags from my stitch markers when I mail out stitch markers, and they fit in there perfectly. So I've got 8 of these little ones, and then the 2 from Crystal at Bag O' Day. So I have 10 that I'm going to be delivering somewhere. And then the printout that I have is one of the files in the Facebook group, and it says, reach for the stars, spread your wings and fly. You never know what you can do until you try. And then it just says random acts of crochet kindness on there. And I think I'm not going to use these again because it doesn't say that it's free to take it. And I want someone, whoever finds it, to know that it's free and that they can take it. So that was what I printed out for my little shamrocks. And now that I'm showing you guys, I can go and leave these places. So like I said before, the places I'm thinking of leaving them are at the post office, at the grocery store. I was thinking the gas station, but my God, it's so cold out here. I don't think anyone's gonna be looking for anything like that. Target, Walmart, just like anywhere where I go. I'm gonna keep these in my pocket and leave them someplace. So, and if you're on Facebook, you can join the Facebook group, and then you can see if anyone finds them and takes a picture of them and posts it on the Facebook group. So that is my random acts of crochet kindness for January. So you guys can still keep going. Still send me an email with a picture of your shamrocks and how many you made. And it's not, there's no goal or anything. I just think it would be kind of cool to take a tally and see how many shamrocks were made in the month of January and left somewhere. I think that would be pretty cool. So that is the random acts of crochet kindness for January. Remember to send me that email by the end of the month, and then probably the first Yarn Yakking video of February, I'll like go through like the list of what everyone, and I won't say your last name or anything, but I'll maybe say your first name, and how many you made and where you left them at. And then we'll pick a winner. So cool. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about a gift for random acts of crochet kindness. I think it should be small, right? Like maybe a ball of yarn or something. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, that's random acts of crochet kindness. I did get a piece of happy mail here from Sandra, and she is from Missouri. And this came just a tad bit late. And it is a Hanukkah card, but Hanukkah was very late this year, so no big deal. And she's got a lot of writing in here, and I am not going to read any of this to you, but it's a happy Hanukkah card. And she also put in the envelope a few F's for me. And I will explain to you the F's in a little bit, because I also just found some new F's, and I'll tell you what I use them for if you're not familiar with my channel. So Sandra, thank you so much for everything you wrote in the card and for the F's. I really appreciate it. That's pretty awesome. You guys are so thoughtful. I really appreciate it. So the next thing that I want to talk about is I am collecting hat and scarf sets for my friend Craig. So my friend Craig and I volunteer at Wings, and he is also working with a homeless shelter here in the Chicago Northwest suburbs, and they are asking for hat and scarf sets or hat and cowl sets. So I have been collecting these for the month of January, and we will still continue to collect them through the end of January. And I have quite a few packages that came that are hat and scarf sets. So I wanted to show you guys them. I have, I think, like 6 or 7 boxes, and then someone actually ordered some hat and scarf sets off my Etsy shop. So I want to show you those too, so I can get these ready for Craig. Yesterday it was like 15 degrees below zero. So, you know, when we talk about the bitter cold here in Chicago, it's really no joke. I have to walk my dog twice a day because he won't do his business unless he's walking. And let me tell you, it was really cold yesterday. So let me get the first package. Hang on. All right, so the first package wasn't actually a package that was mailed. These are the items that were purchased off my Etsy shop, and these were purchased from our good friend Rose. Really, it's not me, it's our other Rose, who's super generous, always is donating to every cause that she can find. And instead of her mailing out some hat and scarf sets, she decided to support me in my Etsy shop, and she bought a couple of sets off my Etsy shop so that I can give these to Craig. And by the way, I have said from the beginning, whatever is left in my Etsy shop in regards to hat and cowl sets, I'm going to take those off the Etsy shop at the end of January and just give those to Craig. So don't feel obligated to buy anything off my Etsy shop, but if you do, I really do appreciate it. So this is the first set that Rose purchased from my Etsy shop, and this is like one of my favorite patterns. It's a divine hat and a divine cowl. So these are going to go to Craig as a set. And then Rose purchased some separate items. So I sell these chunky hats. So she purchased this chunky hat, and then she also purchased one of my 3-button cowls, which is, here, I'm going to show you. It's better when it's on. So she purchased this cowl, and she purchased this chunky hat, and I'm assuming that these are going to go together because I'm going to give them to Craig like this. So she purchased this as a set from my Etsy shop, and then she also purchased this one, which is super duper chunky. She purchased this one, and then she also purchased this chunky hat. So these are going to go to Craig, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to see him over the weekend so I can give him all these. And I want to say thank you so much, Rose, for purchasing these off my Etsy shop and always being so generous with every charity that you know you see here on YouTube. It's amazing. So I'm going to get those in a bag for Craig, and let me get the next package. Hang on. All right, you guys, the next package came from Barb, and she's from Ohio. And by the way, you guys don't have to put notes or anything. You can just write attention, you know, hats and scarves or whatever if you're going to send anything. The only thing I ask is if you have cats, just let me know so I don't open up your, like, put them in plastic bags, and that way I won't open them up because I'm highly allergic to cats. So Barb sent all of these sets. So this is the first one. Look at how pretty that is. It does match. Look at that. That is gorgeous. So there's a hat and a cowl right there. Oh my gosh, these are just beautiful. And they're going to keep some people so warm. You guys have no idea. It's bitterly cold here. Here is another set. Ooh, that's pretty. That looks like the Bag O' Day chocolate bonbon beanie. So there is another hat and scarf. Oh my gosh, amazing. And then we have this super thick one. Oh, so pretty. Wow, thank you so much, Barb, for sending these sets for the very, very cold people here in the Chicago area. Because let me tell you, it's cold. My daughter even went out the other day and asked me for a scarf. You guys know teenagers don't do that, right? Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Barb, I need to know what pattern this is. It's beautiful. Here is another one that looks just like that. So a hat and a cowl. And this is like one of those twisty infinity ones, but look at the pattern there. Oh my gosh, these are just beautiful, Barb. Wow. Okay. So then we have, oh, this is really nice. So here is a hat. Oh, this is one of those ones where you don't tie in the ends, right? So cool. Look at the scarf that goes with it too. Also with the ends not tied in. That's like a new thing, right? So there's a scarf with the fringe, and then there's this hat, and then there's fingerless gloves to go with it. Oh my gosh. Barb, thank you so much for sending all of these beautiful, beautiful sets. I need to know what yarn this is too. And it's so soft and it's so cool. I don't know, you guys, I would be so paranoid about not weaving in the ends. That's just me. So Barb, thank you so, so much for sending these sets. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, you guys, the next package comes from Alicia. She's from New York, and she's got a note. It says, "Hi, Rose. Here are 6 crochet hat and cowl sets for your friend Craig." Oh my gosh. You guys, he is so grateful. I gave him some sets, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "I'm dropping it off right now." So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to everyone, and it feels so good. It's so odd that it feels good to give to someone that you have no idea who's getting your stuff, but I think that's the best feeling. I think that's why I like random acts of crochet kindness, because you don't even know who's getting it, right? So here's one set. These are so nice. Here's another set, pink and white. Oh, look at this one. This one has sparkly black on the top. Oh my gosh. And the scarf is not sparkly black, but it is totally okay. Oh my gosh. And this is so pretty. Alicia, can you tell us what pattern you used? Because look at the edge, you guys. Like, I don't like starting hats like that, but that just looks like this is a top-down hat. I would love to know what pattern that is. It's awesome. Oh, and this one too, because look at how thick that is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then here is the last one. And you know what? We'll take out one of the scarves. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness gracious. I absolutely love that. Alicia, thank you so, so much for sending 6 hat and cowl sets for the homeless people here in the Chicago area. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, you guys, the next box came from Ree, and she is from Alabama, and I'm pretty sure she has kitty cats. So she's got everything in plastic bags. So I'm not gonna open up the bags or anything, but I'm gonna show you the hat there. Look at it, it's got a stripe going down there. And then there is the scarf to match. Oh, cowl, she says cowl and hat. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, Ree, thank you so much. Hat and infinity scarf. So there is the hat. Can you guys see that? Look at how pretty those colors are. You guys, it's sparkly. It's sparkly. Oh my gosh. Ree, I'm just in love with that. Okay, and then here is an infinity scarf and hat. This looks like a beret style hat, right? And then look at the colors on this scarf. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. Thank you so much, Ree, for sending these 3 sets. I really, really do appreciate it. That's really cool. That's like a granny stripe there. I love them. Thank you so, so much. Okay, we got a couple more boxes, guys. Hang on. All right, you guys, the next package came from Loretta, and she is from Georgia, and she left me an envelope in the package. And I said, no pets or smoker. Oh, that's great. You can give my name Loretta from Georgia. Thank you, Loretta. And I have a note. She says, "Hello, Rose. Glad to help out. This is my first project of the year. Thank you for all you do. I know it's a great feeling to help out where and when we can. I used Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn and Crafter's Secret Big Idea. There are 10 sets." Okay, so she's got the ball band for navy for the Crafter's Secret Big Idea. So that's navy. And then this, I love this yarn. The color she's got here is called Desert Glaze. She says, "Some of the places I helped are listed below." Oh, this is great. Okay, so she's from Georgia. So remember, if you're from Georgia, you might be able to, some of these might be familiar for you. Bobby Beyond the Ribbon, Cancer Patients and Family. GW Co. Juanita, she serves there, food bank and clothes. Jackson Co. Louise, Home of Hope Safe House for Women and Kids. GW Co. Publix drop off for Toys for Tots gave hats. GW Co. NG Co-op Food Bank gave money and hats and scarves. GW Co. John Street Ministry for the Homeless. Oh, GW Co. I think that's probably something Georgia County or something, Jackson County. Oh my gosh, brain fog. I could not do all this without a few friends who give me money for yarn and shipping. Thank you, from Loretta. Loretta, please tell your friends thank you so much for helping you with this. I know that the weather has been kind of crazy in the south of the United States. We're so used to that here. Like when it gets cold here, we're like, yeah, whatever. But I know it's hard when you are in the south and it gets bitterly cold. So I totally understand. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, I love that, Loretta. It's beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for donating locally. Anyone who was here last year when we were doing wings knows that I highly encourage you to donate locally if you can. Helping your community should come before helping anyone else. So I do appreciate everyone who donates locally, but of course I appreciate anyone who donates here in Chicago. So there is another one. So Loretta, thank you so much. I'm so excited to give these to Craig. We're going to keep a lot of people warm in the next couple of weeks with all of these donations. So thank you so much. Okay, we have 2 more boxes, guys. Hang on. All right, you guys, the next box came all the way from Canada from Janet. Hi, Janet. So I have two envelopes. The first one is this card, and it says, Rose, here are the sets for Craig. I hope they keep someone warm, from Janet, and she's in a cat-free zone. So thank you so much, Janet. So I'm going to show you the sets, and then I'll show you the other item that she's got in here. So look at how gorgeous that is. Did you change color every row? Oh my gosh, you're my hero. I can't do that, you guys. That just would drive me crazy. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am in love with that. Look at that, you guys. It's just beautiful. Here's another one like that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. I just love, it's just front post, but it looks like so intricate. It's gorgeous. Here's another one like that, and another one like that. Oh my goodness gracious, Janet, what pattern did you use for these? I love them. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like what, the lemon peel or something like that? I don't even know what that one's called. I know you guys will know what it's called. These are just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes, Janet, I need to know the pattern, please, for this style with the front posts on it, and then also this one too. So I would appreciate it. Okay, so then there's something else in the box, and she said that the mail is kind of private, what she wrote, but I'm going to explain this to you. Oh my gosh. So Janet would send all kinds of really fun animals when we were doing wings last year. And one of the ones that she did was this one-eyed monster. And this guy is not one-eyed. He has 2 eyes. But she was making all these amazing creatures, and I kept on asking her for the pattern. And this other note that she sent me basically said she was working with this yarn and she didn't really like it, but she came up with a pattern for this one-eyed monster. Now she doesn't want me to share the pattern. She sent me the pattern. She like wrote it out and it gave it to me, and I'm so excited, Janet. Thank you so much. But she said that I can make these and sell these at my craft fair, and that if anyone else is interested in the pattern, we would need to talk to Janet. I don't know if she's going to sell it on Etsy or how she's going to do it. Yeah, let me just see here. She says the pattern is a 95% no-sew. The only exception are the arms, which can be hot glued on or attached with a few stitches. So that is so awesome, Janet. I'm so going to try the pattern. Thank you so much. And I will make sure to give you credit when I make them and I show them here on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much, Janet. And then she said she had no use for the extra yarn, so she sent me the yarn too. So this will come in, I'm going to use this as my prototype. He might have to be my mascot for where I'm making all my amigurumi because he's so cute. Thank you so much, Janet, for sending that huge box from Canada. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Okay, we got one more, guys. Hang on. All right, you guys, the last package I have is from Jo, and she's from Arizona, and she's also donating all the time to everyone who has a charity thing going on YouTube. So Jo, thank you so much. No note in the bag, but I'm going to show you. She's got these beautiful hat and cowl sets. Look at that. I love the fuzz. Oh my gosh, and it's actually soft. I love it. And there's a little cowl in there. Look at how pretty this is, you guys, with this neon. And then the scarf has the neon too. This is a corner to corner hat and scarf. Oh my gosh, just beautiful, Jo. These two look about the same. And this one does not have a pom-pom, but this one does. Oh, they're just beautiful. Is this, no, it's not the short row beanie. Oh my gosh, but look at how pretty that is. I absolutely love that. And then here is the last one from Jo, and it's purple. So there is that scarf. Jo, thank you so, so much for sending these sets for the homeless people here in the Chicago area. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so that's all I have for, this is considered happy mail for me, you guys. I'm so happy to get it. Remember, don't feel obligated to send anything. So because I have been off of YouTube for like 2 weeks because I was sick, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys that I got to meet up with Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. I went out with her and Paula and Carolyn, and that night is the night that I got sick. So I didn't get a chance to show you guys what I got from that little outing. And then I may have gone to the store by myself once last week, 2 stores. And then what is today? Today's Wednesday. So on Monday, I was off of work, and me and Paula and Carolyn and Philip all went out for dinner, and we went shopping again. So I do have some stuff to show you. So let me get the first set of bags. Hang on. All right, you guys. So when I was out with Lisa, which was last weekend, and I think she already talked about us all going out together. So you might see some duplicate stuff here. So the first thing I got was, I actually didn't buy any yarn that entire day we were shopping. But I was with Paula, and she has a good connection at our local Walmart with the American Greeting Lady. And I guess these are some Christmas bags, gift bags. And I don't know what they were selling them for, a dime or something like that. And so Paula bought all these bags, and she's like, hey, can you use these for your craft fairs? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I can. Thank you so much. So this is a gift from Paula. So Paula, thank you so much for all the gift bags. That is absolutely incredible. The only other thing that I bought that day when we were out with Lisa is we went to a store called Meijer, and it's a grocery store like Walmart. They have yarn and stuff like that. But they had a Christmas section, and their Christmas section was all like 90% off. So if you watch Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations, which you should, because I'm going to link her down below, you will have already seen these towels. She got a bunch of extra stuff in the Christmas section, but all I got were towels. Okay, so the towels were like, here, let me just see. So I got, let me just see if they were all like the same style, and then we split them. There was like a couple that were singles, and then some that were doubles, and some I gave, I don't know. Lisa got a bunch, I got a bunch. So there's this one. I got 7 of these, and it says Merry and Bright, and it's a little nutcracker and a ballerina. And these were 59 cents each. So 59 cents for one of these towels. And if you're not sure, like, I don't crochet on the towel. When I sell these, I actually do a ring, and then I put the towel through the ring. So that's what I'm going to use these for. And I do have towels with towel rings for sale in my Etsy shop if you guys want to check it out and see what they look like. You don't have to purchase anything, but you can go and look and see what it looks like. So I got these for 59 cents each. Not bad. And then I got these for, this was a 2-pack. This says Happy Holidays, It's weird because it's got like orange slices and pine cones. So there's that one, and then the other one, it just has like that design on it. So I got 2 of these right here, and these were 89 cents each. So I guess these originally were $8.99. And I got 2 of these for 89 cents. Or no, I'm sorry. Yes, 89 cents each. And then this one says Joy, and the other towel that comes with it is this plaid, and this was also 89 cents for the 2 towels. So these 3 I got for 89 cents each. So that's all I bought. I didn't buy any yarn. So I was talking to Paula, she's like, you must not have felt good because you didn't buy any yarn. So, but I have yarn from that day because Lisa, like literally 4 months ago, found clearance yarn at Joann Fabrics, cotton yarn, and she bought some for me. And it took her 4 months before we saw each other so that she could give it to me, and she gifted it to me. So Lisa, thank you so much for gifting me this yarn and holding on to it for that long and actually remembering to bring it when we saw each other. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. It's all this little big twist cotton that she found on clearance. So she found 2 of these black ones. It says 97 cents each. So she gave me 2 of the black ones. She gave me 1 of these gray ones. She found, I mean, she had some of these too, so she kept some for herself. Blueberry speckle, she gave me 1 of those. She found 2 of these purple, and you can't get these anymore, you guys. Violet splash, she found 2 of those for me. She found 1 of these, which is pastel blue, but it's not really blue. She found 3 of these for me called sea glass. And then she found 6 of these guys. Dude, when she's places and she sees clearance, she messages me and she's like, hey, do you need any of that? So this one is called Aquamarine Speckle or whatever it is. And she gave me 6 of these. So Lisa, let me know if you want me to give you money. I totally forgot to offer you money for this. And then I was watching her and she was trying that new Soho squishy yarn from Hirschner's. And I was like, ooh, I want to try that, but I don't really want to have to buy it. So she gave me 1 of her balls of yarn. So she gave me this color right here. It's a 5. And you guys, I was like, I don't know if I really want to work with it because I already gave away all my Parfait Chunky because I didn't like it. It's a 5 weight. She's like, just try it. So she gave me 1 of these balls of Soho Squishy so that I could try it. So Lisa, thank you so much for giving me this yarn that I can try, even though I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it. So thank you so much. So that was like 2 Saturdays ago. Then I started feeling a little better and I went to 2 stores by myself. I'll show you what I got there. Hang on. All right, you guys. So I went into Michael's to see what they had, and I did find some clearance. So this was on January 15th. So like I said, this was sometime last week. So I was, this was in my local Michael's store. This was on the shelf for $2 on clearance. Loops and threads impeccable, and the color is called, let me see what it's called, Citron. So they had 1 of these left. It was $2. I said, $2, I'll take it. They have this, I don't think every Michael's has the same clearance, but it's 285 yards. So I could probably get like 2 hats out of that or a Lovey or something for sure. So I got 1 of those because that's all they had. And then if you know the story of Uki, this little Beanie Boo right here, they had 1 at my store and it was 69 cents, you guys. So now I have like 6 of these Ukis. Maybe I should give away like 1 of these for the random acts of crochet kindness because I have so many of them. So that was what I found at Michael's. And then my friend Paula told me that Ollie's had yarn. So I went to our local Ollie's and I found Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo. And these were on sale for $4.99. They had a couple of colors. They had like a burgundy. They had like they had blue color that they had last year, but in the regular size, they had those in the jumbos. and I figured I didn't need that. So these are the two colors that I picked up. They were $4.99 each. This color is called lemon, and this color is called turquoise. So those were the two Red Heart Super Savers that I found in my local Ollie's. And then they had this blanket yarn, you guys. Our price $4.99, and then they had it marked at 50% off. So you guys, I got this for $2.50. Oh my gosh. So they had these two marked for $2.50. And then they had this one with no package and this one with no package. And they sold them both to me for $2.50. So I got basically 4 balls of blanket yarn for $10, because this is the equivalent of a ball of Bernat blanket yarn. You guys, I could get 3 octos out of this, 1 out of each color, or I can do 3 cats, or I can do, you know, 10 frogs or whatever. I mean, I could do a lot, and it was only $2.50 for each one of these. Unbelievable. I love finding a deal, you guys. So that was the damage I did by myself. And then Monday I was with Paula, Phillip, and Carolyn again, and we hit the stores again. So let me show you what I got from there. Not a whole lot. Hang on. All right, you guys. So we went to Hobby Lobby. This was this past Monday. And I have a gift card for Hobby Lobby, and I couldn't find any yarn that I wanted. It was so disappointing. But we walked by the clearance section, and Paula found these little Fs for me. They were 29 cents each. So I have 2 more Fs. So Sandra, thank you so much for the Fs. I have 2 additional ones. Now, if you're not sure what the Fs are for, I make something called an F-bomb, and I do have them for sale in my Etsy shop if you want to go take a look and see what I'm talking about. So I do need to get going and make some more F-bombs. They're pretty good sellers for me at craft fairs, but I do kind of tuck them in the corner because you know, some people are a little offended by it. So that's all I got at Hobby Lobby. Then we went to Michael's, and I just found a couple things on clearance. They did have new Karen cakes, you guys, and they were so beautiful. They had new cinnamon swirl cakes that were just gorgeous, but the sale was buy one, get one half off, and that's not a really good sale. So I did not buy any of it, but I want some. They had like another funfetti cake or something. It was really soft too. And then they had new painterly cakes, cotton cakes. I didn't get any of them, but I wanted all of them. Anyway, they had these on clearance for $3 each. All of their loops and threads at this store that I went to, this is similar to like the Karen Simply Soft. It's called Soft and Shiny. The entire section of this yarn was on clearance. So the only 2 colors I picked up, this one is called Citrus. And you guys, this style of yarn works really good in my knitting machine. And then I picked up 2 of these guys. And like I said, I don't know if they'll be on clearance at your store, but they were on clearance at this store. And this is not my local Michael's. This one's called Party Multi. And the reason I wanted these is because I'm starting to make Loveys. And you'll see that later on in this video. And Elmo is red. I have a bunch of Elmo stuffed animals, and this would be perfect because there's red in there. So that's all I got at Michael's. Then we went to Joann Fabrics, and we were digging through some boxes, and we found some yarn that probably should have been put out like 2 months ago, but it was in boxes still. So this stuff we found is called Candy Cane Twisty. And you can see why it should have been put out for the holiday season, but the stores are so understaffed, they couldn't get them out. So I'll tell you about these because this is new yarn for me at least. It's 100% acrylic, 98.4 yards, 3.5 ounces, 90 meters, 100 grams. It's a 5 bulky, and they recommend 8mm knitting needles and 6.5mm crochet hook. It says machine wash cold, dry flat, made in India. And this color is called Tree Farm. And I like it. I'm gonna actually use this for Loveys probably. Or a hat. You can make a hat out of one of these. So I picked up 2 of these just in case. Then I got this color here, which is also Candy Cane Twisty, and the color on this is actually called Candy Cane. So it's the red and white. They had a green like this that was more of like this color, but I didn't pick that one up. And then the last one that we found, this is actually a new yarn called Jelly Bean. And they had some other colors, but I didn't really like the other colors. It's really, really pretty. So this is 93% acrylic, 7% polyester, 218 yards, 3.5 ounces, 200 meters, 100 grams. It's a 4-weight. They recommend 5mm knitting needles and 5.5mm crochet hook. Machine washed cold, dry flat, made in India, and this color is called Bubblegum Babe. And again, I'm gonna probably use this for a Lovey, and it's pretty nice. I like it a lot. And then the only other thing that I got at Joann Fabrics, oh, you guys, these were on sale for $2.99. So the Jelly Beans and the Candy Cane Twisties were on sale for $2.99. And then I picked up this Red Heart Flower Power. It was on sale for $6.99, and no, I'm not making flowers with it or flower squares. I'm not doing granny squares with it. But you guys, it's red, and I was gonna use this for an Elmo Lovey too. We'll see how it works out. I'll tell you about this because they had a ton of colors on this, but I would never use this to actually make what they say to make on there. So let's see what it says here. Patent pending. This is Yarn Inspirations, made in India. It's called Red Hot Flocks. I didn't just swear. It's a 4-weight, 100% acrylic, 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 417 yards, 380 meters. So, and by the way, speaking of Yarn Inspirations, I have made an order from Yarn Inspirations of their clearance yarn, and I've only gotten 1 box, and they keep telling me a second box is coming. So as soon as the second box comes, I'll show you guys what I got. I just didn't want to open up half an order. So I only picked up 1 of those. So that's it. That's all the yarn that I've purchased besides this Yarn Inspiration order. And I have been working on a ton of stuff because I've been sick and I've been doing nothing else but sitting on the couch and crocheting. But the video is already really long, but I have some Loveys that I made a while ago for craft fairs that I pre-filmed. Like I showed them on video, but then I didn't actually post the video. So I'm gonna insert that clip here. You can take a look at some of the Loveys that I made for some craft fairs last year, and then I'll come back on and we'll close out the video. So here is the clip. Hey guys, Rose from the past. I am coming on here to show you some Loveys that I've been making. The Lovey pattern that I use is from a tutorial on YouTube from Zelda NRJ3. Her tutorial is always linked down below in my description box. So I just wanted to show you some of the Loveys that I've been making. I've got 4 of the same, which I will show you now. This is someone you guys might know pretty well. His name is Winnie the Pooh. And I actually have sold out of them at all my craft fairs. And I did purchase these from Amazon. So if you guys want to go check out Amazon, this one is a special edition. It's like a Disney 100 edition or something. Yeah, it's got like that on the paw. But all the other ones that I had a red shirt on. So I just continued with the varsity gold from Big Twist and the red, even though he is not wearing a red shirt because he normally is wearing a red shirt. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 Winnie the Poohs. So I'm not sure if these are going to last me through the end of the season, but we'll see what happens. If I start selling a lot of them in the next 2 craft fairs, I'll have to order some more. Okay, the other couple Loveys that I finished, I think I was doing, I don't know what yarn this is. I can't remember. But this is a character from the TV series Bluey. Or I'm sorry, Blue's Clues, and his name is Periwinkle, or her name is Periwinkle, and it's a dog. And I think I was I was trying to match this to something else, and it didn't really go, but then I found this in my stuffy stash, and I thought that went pretty well. So I've got this one done. And then I found this guy who is the Grumpy Monkey. And I found this stuffed animal. Look at his little arms hanging out. I found this stuffed animal at Kohl's. This is a Kohl's Cares for Kids stuffed animal, and I believe they sell books for him too. I did not get the book, obviously, just the stuffed animal. So I found this yarn. I thought it matched perfectly. I'm kind of a stickler for matching yarn if I have it, so I thought he was very, very cool. And he's a grumpy monkey. Can you go wrong with a grumpy monkey? I don't think so. So I also have a couple of Christmas loveys. I have a couple more that I still need to finish, but I decided to work on these two in my stash. So this is a Beanie Boo. And in case you guys are wondering, there are full-size bodies under there. This one is called Mac, and it looks like he's a mouse. And I tried to match the gray to his skin, and then the green sparkle to this, and then the red sparkle to that. So I've got him, and all these are listed or will be listed in my Etsy shop. Then I have this guy who is a reindeer, and his name is Fudge. He is a Beanie Boo also. Couldn't tell you where I got him or how long ago, but again, I tried to match the brown to his fur. And then he's got the red sparkly antlers. So this is red sparkly. And then his ears are green sparkly. And then I match the green sparkly to that. So I'm just gonna get these photographed and put in my Etsy shop, and hopefully some little person will want Fudge, the moose or reindeer, whatever he is. He's so cute. So that is all I have for this update, and I'm going to return you back to the original Rose. Bye. So those are the last of the loveys that I made. I am making some more right now. I finished a couple baby blankets. I finished a couple of adult-sized blankets. I'm working on some machine knit drop stitch scarves and hats. And so I've been working on a lot, but I couldn't talk to like tell you guys what I was doing, make a video. Random acts of crochet kindness, shamrocks are for the month of January. If you make something, send me an email, roselikescrochet@gmail.com, with a picture of what you made. Tell me how many and where you're going to leave them at. And then we'll have a drawing at the beginning of February for that. And then we'll pick a new random act of crochet kindness little doodad to do for February. And then if you do want to send in hat and scarf sets or hat and cowl sets, the email address is down, or the post office box is listed down below where you can send those. And just know that it's very appreciated. So that's all I'm going to show you guys today. Yeah, I'll come on. Hopefully I'll be able to hear better in a couple of days. Thank you everyone who sent me an email asking me to feel better. I really do appreciate it. I was hoping that because of the cold, like it would kill off all the bad germs, but apparently it didn't. And I got sick. So anywho, thank you so much to everyone who reached out to me to wish me to feel better. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will try and come back on here maybe by the end of the week or the weekend, and I'll start showing you, because I have baby blankets to show you and big blankets to show you. There probably won't be much shopping other than that Yarn Inspirations order. So leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. Oh, and I got an email from Cheryl. She's been a subscriber of mine forever. So hi, Cheryl. I'm glad you're back and feeling better. And I'm also going to say hi to Kathy. I've still only gotten one box. She knows what I'm talking about. She's the best thing since sliced bread. So hi, Kathy. I hope you're doing okay. And I will talk to the rest of you guys later. Bye.